Hi guys, so in this video we are going to see how we can be able to add a simple contact form on our website. So let's say you have a website like this and you want to add a contact form on the header menu over here so that somebody can be able to see it, go over there to that page and be able to contact you through that page. So we are going to do that in very simple steps. Now let's take a look at the form that we are going to create. So this is the form that we are going to create. Now we are going to create this form, add it on the menu over here, okay, on the header menu over here, and then also on the footer menu over here. We're going to create the form, design the form, add it on the header menu, and then add it also on the footer menu. So guys, if you're interested in creating a form like this for your website, please stay put, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let's get started. So to add a contact form, let's head over to our dashboard. Now this is our dashboard. To add a contact form, we are going to install a plugin. Now that plugin will help us to be able to add contact form on our website. So let's go over to plugins, add new, and then type in form. Now there are so many forms over here. This is good, but we are going to use this one over here, which is from WP Forms. Okay, so we're going to use contact form by WP Forms. Now click on install now, and then click on activate to activate the plugin. Alright, very good. So now that we have installed our plugin, let's jump over to start creating our first form. So click over here to create your first form. Now if you don't see this one, don't worry, you can see WP Forms over here. You can hover on WP Forms and then click on add new. Okay, so we're gonna click on create your first form. Now there are a lot of templates that you can choose from. You can decide to start from blank page. You can decide to insert your, depending on whatever you are doing. Okay, there are a lot of templates that we can choose from, or decide to start from blank. Now we're going to use the simple contact form template. Okay, so we click on use template. Alright, very good. So this is a very simple contact form with the name over here, the email, and then the message or comment box, and then we have the submit button. Now you can drag in, it is just a simple drag and drop. You can drag in anything that you want to drag over here. So let's say we want a phone number. Okay, now if you want a phone number, it is in the pro side. Okay, but we are not going to go to the pro side, but we can still use a single text line, this one over here, and then we can edit it. Okay, so let's click to edit it, and then instead of single line text, we can write maybe phone number, just like this one. Okay, and we can set it as required to bring this asterisk, red asterisk on top of it, so that people cannot skip it. It is required with field over there. Now let's move on to advanced. You can decide to make the size medium, small, whatever it is that you want to make it. Okay, you can choose all the settings over here the way you want it, but this is just the simple one I want. And then I want this name to be just just simple name. Okay, so I want it just, I don't want first name, last name, I just want simple name. And that is it. All what I need to do is to go to the setup. You can decide to check the settings of the form. Okay, and this is where you see the form name. Okay, so the form name, I will just write contact form. Okay, now if you want to give it a description, you can. Now the submit button, what do you want it to show? Okay, whatever you want it to show, you can decide to let it show over there. And then the submit button processing text. So when somebody click on it and it is processing, what do you want it to show? You can type in over there. Now if you have advanced, there are advanced fields over here. If you have any CSS classes for the forms, okay, maybe you want to design the button, you want to design it anyway, you can you can do it the way you want it. Okay, so basically that is it. Now let's go to notifications. So automatically it sends an email to the admin email. Okay, so when somebody submits the form, automatically goes to the admin email. And then the email subject line, what do you want it to show when it comes into your mail? Okay, you can change it. So maybe new contact or new message from, let's say, Kitech Digital. And then the from name, where is it from? So this website is shops in Ghana, so it is from that place. Okay, and then the from email, the sent to email address, and then the email message. All these things will automatically be used and be filled using the smart tags over there. So if you are done with it, if you want to add any new notification, you can decide to add it over here. And then let's go to the confirmations. So this is the confirmation message that will be shown after the person submit the form. Okay, so after the person have submitted the form, this is the message that will be shown. Now if you want to direct the person to any special thank you page or any special page, you can decide it wherever you want. So if you choose this one, you have to enter the URL over here. If you choose this one, you have to choose the page that you want the person after submitting the form will be directed to. Okay, you can do that, but then I just want to show this special this simple message to the person. Okay, and that is it. Now if everything is done, all what we need to do is to click on save over here, and it is saved. Now to show the form, we need to copy this short code over here. So as you can see, we have embed. So we can decide to create a page or use an existing page. At the moment I don't have any page called contact, so I'll create a page and then I'll name it contact us, and then I'll click on let's go. So guys, the page has been created and this is the contact form showing on the page. Okay, as you can see over here, it is showing. So if you like it, if that is what you want, all you can do is to click on publish, to just click on publish over here and publish it. Now let's take a look at the form, how it looks like on the front side. So this is how the form will be looking at like on the front side. Okay, now you can decide to customize it the way you want, like as it's in over here. I don't really like it. Okay, I don't really like how it is shown and all those things, so maybe I'll just tweak it the way I want it, and then see how it goes. So let's head over to the WP forms. Okay, so let's go back to WP forms, and then let's go to all forms. Now this is the form that we created. Okay, so we're going to copy the form. Okay, so let's copy the shortcode of the form, and then I'm going to use Elementor to do some small editing of it, because I want the page to look nice. Okay, I want the form to look very nice. So I'm going to go to my plugin session, installed plugins. Now at the moment I don't have Elementor installed, so I want to use Elementor to build that page that I have over here. So I'll go to add new, search for Elementor, install Elementor, and then I'll also install Element Kit. Now I'll go ahead to activate Elementor. Alright, so Elementor is what is activated. I want to skip this ones. I want to skip everything. I just want to skip everything. Okay, just skip it. I don't need to do anything with it. Okay, so we are good to go. So let's exit this page. Let me go here and then exit to dashboard. Okay, so let's go to plugins again, and then click on installed plugins. Now we're going to activate Element Kit. Very good. So now that it's activated, let's go back to pages and then click on all pages, and then let's look for the contact us page. Okay, this one is what we are going to look for. Now at the moment we have this contact in it already. I'm going to delete this one, remove it. Okay, I'm going to remove it, and then I will update it, and then I'll go to page over here and then change the template and then make it Elementor full width. Okay, and then I'll update it, and then I'll go to edit with Elementor. Alright, so we have our page over here. Okay, now I'm going to search for forms. Okay, so as you can see, I can see WP forms over here. Okay, so we have WP forms over here, we have WP forms over here. Okay, anyone that you want, you can use it. Okay, so I'm going to drag this one from Element Kit over here, and then I will select the contact form that we created. So as you can see, it looks different over here. Okay, it looks different over here. Now you can decide to style it the way you want it. Okay, so this is the submit button. Okay, as you can see over here. Now I can give it my theme color the way I want it. So I can align the button in the middle. Okay, if I want it that way, or I can align it wherever I want to align it, and then I can also give it a full width. Okay, like this, and then I can customize it, so change the typography, everything. So I can give it a background color. Let me give it something like this. Okay, and then the text color, I'll give it white, and then I can change the typography to Poppins. So So let's look at the typography. Where are you? Yeah, Poppins. I can change it to Poppins and then increase the size to, let's say, 20. Okay, and then the width, I'll give it like, yeah, something bold. Okay, now if I want a border, I can also give it a border. If I want, border radius, whatever it is, I can give it a padding. Whatever it is, I can give it margin and all those things. Okay, so let's say I want a padding of, let's say, 40. I can give it. Okay, let's say I want a margin of, let's say, 40. I can also give it however you want it. Okay, yeah, you can give it. So let's say I want a right margin of 50, or let's say a right margin of 150 and the left margin of 150, like this. Okay, you can give it, or let me increase it a little bit. So let's say 350 or 250, and this one also 250, just like this. You can also decide to give it, but then that's not what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it as it is. Now what I want is, now as you can see over here, okay, I want to design this whole thing in such a way that it will be nice for me. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to advanced over here, and then the margin, I'm going to give it a margin, all around margin of 50, like this one. Or let me do it 80. Yeah, just like this one. Okay, yeah, so that it will be in it, it will be like, contained in it, something like that. And then I'll go to I want to show, border lines on it. Okay, so let me go to border. Okay, and then I'll give it a solid border. Okay, so I don't want this solid border rather, but I want the outer one. Okay, that is this one. So I'm gonna go to style, and I'll look for border over here, and I'll give it a solid border. Yeah, very good. And then I'm gonna give it, a solid border of, let's say, 2. Okay, and then I will give it any color that I want. So whatever color that I want, I can give it. So let's say I want the same color as this one. Okay, so I'm gonna pick that same color that I used for this. So let me go to submit button and pick that same color over here, and then go to the inner section, and then go to border, and then the color, I'm gonna give it that same color over here. So guys, as you can see, this is how it looks like. Okay, now it's taking shape, it is behaving the way you want it. And then I also want a border radius of 50. Yeah, so 50 is too much. I just want 10. Yeah, something like this, just a corner simple radius. Okay, yeah, very good. So this is okay. And then if I come over here also, maybe I just want this button or this contact form to be a little bit slim. Okay, as you can see over here, it is very big. I don't really want it to be that big. Okay, I want it to be very slim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this add a new session, and then with a session I want this session over here. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this whole inner session, copy it, and I'm gonna paste it over here. Yeah, very good. And then I'll delete this one. Okay, yeah, so I have something like this. Yeah, very good. So something like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to shrink it a little bit. So I'm going to shrink this one to 20. Let me check. So exactly 20. I want it to be 20, or let me say 15. And then I'm gonna give this one also the same 15. Yeah, yes, very good. So it is taking shape. Okay guys, as you can see, everything is what taking shape. So this is what very nice. And then I want to give this one a radius, that kind of like the button. I want it to be a little bit rounded button. Okay, so I'll click on the form, and then I'll go to the inner, the styling, and then go to submit. Okay, and then the border radius, I'm gonna give it 50. Yeah, very good. So this looks good, and this looks a little bit clean. Okay, so as you can see, very simple and very nice one. So after all is done, all what we need to do is to click on update. Now that we have updated our button, let's go back to our dashboard, or we can decide to view our button in a new tab. Okay, now let's view our form in a new tab. Sorry, so this is our form, and this is how it looks like, and this was the previous one, how it was looking like. Okay, so the difference is clear, guys. As you can see, a lot of difference have come inside. So this was the old one, and now this is the new one. Okay, now we have created the form. Now we've created a page for the form. How would people see it when they come to our website? And that is what we have to do. We have to show it so that people can be able to see it. So what the next one that we have to do is to show it on the header, and then also we can show it on the footer. Okay, so depending on where we want to show it. So now let's go back to our website, the dashboard, and click on exit to dashboard. Okay, so to show the contact form on the header, what we need to do is to go to appearance, and then click on menus. Now we're going to look for this menu over here, which is the header menu. Okay, so as you can see, that is the header menu. So we have to add the other item over here. Okay, the page, the contact form page over here. So this is the contact us. Let's click on it and click on add to contact. Now that we have it over here, all what we need to do is to click on save. So let's take a look at it. Let's refresh our website, and as you can see, we have the contact us over here. So when you go to the home page, somebody can see the contact us over here and click on it, and it will take the person to this place, and the person can be able to fill the name, the phone number, email, and the message, and submit a message to us. Now how do we also show it on the footer? Okay, so I want to show it over here. Okay, so what I need to do is to go to the menu side, and then click over here, and then we are going to look for the secondary or the footer menu. anyone that fits it. So let's look at the footer menu and then click it and see which one. Yes, so it is this one that we are looking for. Okay, so we will add it to it. So contact us, and then I want to edit it, so I'll say just contact. Okay, and I click on save. Yes, very good. So let's refresh our website. Let's take a look at it. Scroll down, and as you can see, we have contact over here, and that is what very professional for every website. Your contact form should be your contact menu item should be very visible for everybody to see. So you need to place it in a advantageous point whereby people can see it and then be able to contact you. So guys, as you can see, we have created a simple contact form in some few minutes. So that is all. Thank you for watching, and please, like I said, we are building this channel together. Make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Please click on the subscription button, and then also turn on the notification so that any video that I drop, you'll be able to get it. So see you in the next video, and please like and share it so that the YouTube algorithm will help boost the video. Okay, so thank you. Bye bye.